treat everything as a performance.
Do you see yourself more as a writer or as a musician?
You mean like a writer of like poems?
Yes, yes.
Music came to me first, and it wasn't until late in my teens that I really felt confident as a writer and confident to sing my own lyrics. You know, I had years of experimenting, and I do for a lot of lyrics on this album. I did a lot of long form poetry, and you know, pages and pages of words and lyrics that were then edited down at the last minute. But everything that I do is for my songs, and even everything that I live for in my life is kind of geared towards everything that I do is fed into my music. So I'm as a musician first, definitely.
Yeah. But at what point in your life did you become confident enough about your own poems?
Say about 16, I guess. It came with being confident as a singer, and a boy's voice doesn't really a boy's voice doesn't really grow properly until they're about 18. It starts to, you know, the voice really drops and the Adam's apple comes out. And I guess when I felt I had the passion and the experience to sing, and then to sing with my heart, then I felt I was coming into my own as a songwriter. And that's why my first album didn't come out until I was like 19 or 20. Even though I'd written lots of music up until that point, you know, since I had my first 4-track when I was 12, a lot of it is extremely embarrassing, you know. So it will never be heard by anyone, I don't think.
No, never?
I hope not.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that thing, burn all the tapes, like make sure in my will it says burn all evidence of songs before the year 2000, you know. Yeah.
But do you ever listen back to that songs or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it. It's like a secret, you know. Get really drunk, get out the 4-track and like laugh at yourself when you're 12. Okay. I guess it's like a musical version of an embarrassing photo album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the Bachelor, you are very open-hearted, and you just said at a certain moment I learned to sing with my heart. At what moment did you learn to sing with your heart? Because the Bachelor now is about the past couple of years being a dark time and stuff like that.
When in my life did I first feel that?
Yeah.
I used to play the harp. I was a harp player at music college, music conservatory, when I was 15, 16, and I was always searching for my instrument. You know, like Joni Mitchell and Bob Dylan, they play the guitar, and that's their instrument really for writing songs. And Kate Bush has the piano, and I chose the harp. And I remember one night. The thing is with harp, you pull it back and you embrace it, and it becomes like almost like a third lung, and I've just felt all the vibrations come through my body, and I was just singing in solitude, you know, and that's the moment I remember where I really felt like I was creating something emotionally. So, yeah.
Was it difficult to perform for others?
I've always been a natural exhibitionist, quite shy in everyday life. But then the moment the moment I can perform, then I do. You know, I was always the person taking off my clothes and running through the party naked when I was like 6 and ruining other people's birthday parties because I wanted to be the centre of attention. And then. But to perform my own songs, I didn't really, it wasn't until I was about 17, 18. I was in a punk band called Maison Criminaux, and we were just natural anarchist performers, and just wanted to create a lot of damage and chaos. And so, and I was part of a performance art collective called The Offset when I was 13, and that was basically, you know, the nature of performance art it's all about the performance nothing else. You communicate with performance, so you're not really even singing or creating music. But I didn't really connect all the dots until my first album, and even then, I was extremely shy on stage up until the fourth year of touring. In a way, I was quite happy to hide behind the microphone and the organ, and not. Yeah, now it's the total opposite. I've got the headset mic, and I'm just like, you know, like. But I enjoy the thrill of the moment on stage and the performance and using my body more. But I'm constantly growing and changing throughout my life, and I hope I continue to grow and learn more things about what I'm capable of up until I'm like 99.
Yeah.